All right, we are now live. Only a minute late. I was having some technical difficulties on my end. Big B decided to go buy all the groceries at Walmart late at night and fight the crowds. I don't know why you like to do that. Big B's somewhere in here. There he is. So I see we had a few folks joining us. Let me get the live side and go in here and pause it so I can see the chat. Ooh, y'all. Mute and pause. And we've got BrickQuest. Got Mr. Howie in the house. T. Davis is here again. Nice to have you. Yeah, I had to put Fallout 4 on pause. I understand that. Bricksomniac's been here waiting patiently for a while. So let me know if y'all can hear any kind of echo or anything because I'm not using my headphones right now. Oh, excuse me. So, would you get it in the room? No, okay, no, not in my room. No, I just kicked him out. What did you get at Wally World? Any Lego?
Yeah, more of the unspoken item.
More?
Dude, nobody buys toys at this Walmart. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, I just went and talked to the assistant manager when I was there, and I asked him, I was like, hey, I talked to the people in the front, and they said that there was a lot of those boxes back there, and nobody was picking them up. They said, yeah, we haven't had anybody come pick them up yet but you. And I said, well, I know that if they don't get picked up, they're going to get shipped back to Walmart. So if there's anything excess that you guys are going to ship back at the point when it's going to ship back, if you want to give me a call, I will get them, and it'll save Walmart money from having to ship them back. And he thought about it for like a half a second, and he was just like, yeah, if you want, he was all about it because they don't sell much toys.
Did he get another Paladin on top of the Black Friday stuff?
No. This is just stuff that I had picked up from the online for paying the. I paid the $48.84 per box online.
Oh, so you ordered more on top of what you
got?
got?
I ordered more at the price that they had them for online.
Okay, you have to tell me in the comments over here.
That's probably going to get me a huge amount of hate from people.
Nah, the people watching this are sellers, so.
The children. Yeah, these guys were more than happy for me to take, like, any toy off their hands.
Well, I went today with my son and tonight and just wanted to see if they had anything new out, and, of course, they didn't. And I did find the green Christmas special cardboard stand-ups there, and they had the poly bags that everybody else has got. And, of course, I didn't spend anything on them, but
the Christmas tree?
No. This is the Joker bumper car, the TIE Fighter.
Oh, in Walmart?
Yeah, Walmart.
I didn't even go look.
Yeah, I mean, I went and dropped the money. This Spider-Man jumper was there. The Elves set, the Friends set, which I'm not going to pay $4 for that Friends set anyway. So, so we got.
Where'd you go, man? Arthur Treachers?
Huh?
What cup you got there?
Oh, this is Obie's. This is a Cajun po' boy restaurant here in town.
Nice. I got Jack in the Crack.
Jack in the Crack?
Jack in the Crack. Like I said, I was running late. Today was a heavy chore and errand day.
You didn't have to go
no, we had like that, like you got the holiday luncheon, today. And then that was scheduled for like 3 hours. And then basically just everyone else was shipping out shortly after that. So I waited around, finished the work that I had, and then shipped out and ran to the center Lego store and got a few things, got an ornament. Went to the Heavenly Haven upon the hill, and they were closed. Ran down to the southern Lego store, saw the my favorite team down there. Let him know about Big D and how he had built Benny's spaceship by himself, and showed him pictures, stuff like that, and proud Papa. And picked up a few cups, got an ornament. So now I have 2 ornaments. Gonna stop by tomorrow. Just so everybody knows, tomorrow is a 2X VIP points day tomorrow. Not sure if it's going to carry through to Sunday, but I just got the info that tomorrow will be. We'll probably be getting an email about it in the morning, but you know about it now. Got the tree. Drag the tree out of the truck and set it up in the backyard under some cover to whatever we're supposed to be doing out there with it. And then went down to Wally World, missed dinner, and waited in line for 2 hours to claim my stuff.
Crap, you had to wait that long to pick up to ship to store?
Oh, dude, you can only fit one 52-inch TV in a shopping cart.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many Xboxes, TVs, and I totally get it. Like buying a inexpensive TV and entertainment system at Christmas time for a family is actually probably the best spent money, because even if you drop $1,000 on a system, and you have a family with like 3 kids, that's a few trips to the movies and a few, dinners beforehand, stuff like that. And all of a sudden the movie's more expensive than the entire gaming system and TV.
So is your pickup location still back there at layaway?
Oh yeah, that was pickup. That was from people in my area that shipped to that store for pickup.
Ugh.
So,
yeah.
Well, no, they were just saying that they got the exact same deal online and didn't have to deal with the crowd. So, I mean, if you want to play Keyboard Commander on, Thursday and Friday, you could probably end up getting your brick box that way instead of having to hassle at the store. But you'll get 1, maybe 2 in the amount of time it takes you or I to go run to the store and do our thing.
Yeah.
Because it is hell online, as you know.
Yep. Well, I haven't bought anything this week, I don't think. I'm trying to think. Nothing major.
Yeah. It's funny, though. Dude who worked in the pickup at Walmart remembered me from the last time I was there. Like, hey, we got more of your boxes back there, man.
They're praying that you come. They come 1 to a box, don't they?
Yeah, and the box is about big enough to fit 2 of them in there.
Yep. That's how that one was I ordered. The one that I ordered online.
Yep. Well, they had it online for like a week, man. It's not like I was, taking all of it online and et cetera, et cetera.
Now, I did hear this. Some people had luck doing this. They take the receipt where they paid $30 for it on Black Friday to customer service, and the receipt they paid for it, ordering it online, and got them to adjust it and refund the difference.
Wow.
Yep.
The more you Lego know, right there.
Don't know if it'll work everywhere, but we'll see.
2 big info moments right there from brought to you, I believe, exclusively from the other Lego show.
Yep.
Hopefully there'll be a wider community that hears about it tomorrow on Haulin' and Ballin'.
Haulin' and who?
Haulin' and Ballin'.
Ballin'. Got a little mess.
There's definitely a W in Ballin'.
One of the representatives are here with us now. Light bulb over Big B's head.
Yeah, that's the light that Doc hates.
Huge bright light.
I know, man. Well, it's dark in here without it. This is like...
I don't hate it. I just don't want you to get sunburned.
The TV lights. Yeah. I don't get sunburnt, man. I lobster. I'm Irish.
Y'all don't get no sun up there where you're at. It's raining all the time.
Nope. But it's actually the perfect spectrum for solar panels.
Well, it's like 75 degrees here tonight. It's been like 40. And it's supposed to be getting like really bad weather coming in tomorrow night because of the different fronts are meeting each other. It's way too hot.
Yeah. Must be nice.
No, not really. But I did, I'm trying to think what else I got. Been busy. Had lots of orders this week. Not necessarily anything really huge, but lots of quantity going out as far as orders. I picked up just 2 Hobbit sets. I got my Shop at Home order in. That's what I got. Got my Sabaton order in. Ordered the 2 Witch King battles and those 2 Dark Seed invasions, but I hadn't got them in yet. They're on back order. But got my gingerbread house and I put it on BrickLink.
Yeah.
Box came in with the crease in the corner like everybody else's.
Mine are precious. Perfect from the store.
You can look on BrickLink and all the descriptions have minor crease, minor scratch, some box, somewhere. I don't know what they did this time. It's like they just threw all the crap in the boxes as fast as they could, damaging the boxes.
'Tis the season. So I had somebody, a buyer this week, who purchased. If I told you this story already, or if I didn't say it on the show already, tell me. But purchased on Friday, paid on Saturday, shipped on Monday. On Wednesday, he opened up a claim on PayPal because it didn't show up on Wednesday per UPS's estimated arrival date. So the biggest shopping days of the year, hence afterwards the biggest shipping days of the year, and I get a claim on PayPal because the estimated arrival date was missed.
Well,
and then after I explained to him, I was sitting over in East Texas and everything else, it's at this location, blah, 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 blah. Can you remove the claim so they'll release my money? He didn't release it until well after it was arrived at his home.
that's stupid.
Just don't like it when people use PayPal as a non-negotiable stance.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame.
Yeah, that does quite stink.
What's the deal with on-site PayPal? It's awesome sauce, to tell you the least. Like, people can pay instantly, and it's a beautiful thing.
No, wait. Is it not? It might change. Is this still where you have to send them an invoice and then they pay directly on your site?
You invoice them just like you normally would, but all they have to do is click the pay button.
Yeah, I ain't trusting that crap yet. I don't want automatic payment.
Oh no, they fixed that address thing.
They did?
Oh yeah, the address thing is fixed. I waited until after that was fixed, and it had passed with flying colors for like 2 weeks. I had heard no problems with on-site for 2 weeks, and I went for it, and it's been working really well. I actually wanted to talk about that. I literally, right before the show started, I invoiced someone, and they paid within like 5 seconds. They ordered, I invoiced immediately, they paid right then and there.
I wish they'd just get off their lazy butts and do automatic checkout.
Well, that all depends upon us and the shipping thing. You've got to sign over a little bit of leeway on shipping to give them that ability. And when I was talking with the devs about it, I did mention a number of things that make a huge alter to what your possible shipping weight might be. Like different things do require different boxes. So I did point out that, base plates, raised base plates, base plate roads require different boxes and packing than your normal stuff. It wasn't necessarily your long stuff. Like a ship's mast, didn't necessarily require different shipping container or supplies than, anything else.
They do that. All you do is you force quote on big, large, bulky items like those big raised base plates and stuff like that, to where they have to request a quote, and then you submit the quote back to them, and when they got to check out, it's saved in the system.
Or just lets them buy it without being able to auto checkout. That's probably a more effective way.
But everything
they still get their item that they want. They know they have it. They just don't know what they're going to have to pay to ship. So it's the same thing as it is now, but
yeah. That's what I'm saying. But everything else, though, you pad your shipping. You do a flat rate shipping on per ounce, and then you might add a little bit of a buffer zone in there, like I do on my charts that I put on there, and you come out all right. But it's so much better to not have to wait on payment, and you can come in and ship everything at one time.
Yeah. So NTalk brought up that the on-site payment doesn't let her use her PayPal credit through it, so she doesn't like to use it as well as the regular PayPal. And that's one of the reasons why I still include the little link in my invoice, so people can just click on it and pay however they want. But I will go look to see if it's an option that I have to check to allow PayPal credit to be used. That very well could be an option that the seller has to authorize first. If that, I'll turn on if that helps.
The Stripe I haven't trusted yet, and the only reason I'm saying that is I know Clutch is doing it, but the I get worried about the seller protection. I don't know. I'm not saying they don't have it. I just don't know about seller protection on Stripe. And I know it takes a little bit longer to get your money from them. But I'm thinking back, like if my package shows it delivered and it's your place, Big B, and you say you never got it, I'm protected and I get reimbursed and my customer gets reimbursed. I don't know how Stripe does that because they didn't offer a seller protection.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Bricks Pro is asking a question. What's your favorite and least favorite part of BrickLinking? And I said this the other night on Clutch's show. Mine is actually pulling the orders. It takes so long to pull the orders, bagging everything, doing it right, sitting down, printing the shipping labels. Something like that just takes up so much time. Other than that, I love hunting for the deals. And I don't mind sitting down.
You said not including the hunt.
I know. But I did love
the hunt's everybody's favorite.
I enjoy sitting down sorting brick in front of a movie. But other than that, I don't mind putting parts up as much as I do. I'd rather pull parts up than pull orders.
So what you're asking the people is not to place orders in your store because then you would have to pull orders.
No. This is not what I'm saying.
I love pulling orders, especially when I know what it's going to go for. Like I just pulled an order that I knew was going for someone recreating a Blacktron set, the Blacktron monorail, I think. So that was kind of cool because you see it when you're putting it together in the order, and I know what they're doing. But probably enjoy putting away too. I don't know, least favorite thing. I don't know. I don't know if there is one.
Whole poly bags. How many did you get?
Somebody go order 20,000 pieces from Doc in as many lots as possible.
I'll pull 10 lots a day.
Span it out over a week.
Yeah.
With pictures. Full color glossies. Circles and arrows. Description on the back.
Did you get my text when I asked you? Oh, she got 11. Did you see my text where USPS is raising their rates up and first class is going?
Every single December we have this conversation, though. Every year it goes up. I would assume every year it's going to go up. What is it this year? It's going up by another 15 cents.
No, it's going up significantly. It's going up a little bit more than that. And the thing is, they're trying to justify it by saying first class is going up to like 16 or 17 ounces. So
that's. I'll take that. I'll take that. They're getting close to. Perfect honesty. We have a better, low weight shipping system than most other countries. Because in a lot of other countries, if it's going international, I should say, we can go up to 4 pounds, but it's per ounce for the most part. Once you get up there bigger, it's per half pound. But
I can't remember what it is, but when you look at the 0, like 1 to, I think it's 6 ounces, 7 ounces, it's pretty much going to be all the same price, which, it's significant. It went from $204, the online price, to, I don't know, like $253, $2 something. It's much higher.
Will they allow us to start shipping stuff that weighs 1 ounce for a price for 1 ounce instead of 3?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. 1 to like 6 ounces is the same price.
Wow, geez.
That's what I read in the forums. I haven't seen that printout.
That's the European system.
Yeah.
I think. That sucks.
That's what I'm saying. So many of our orders, I mean, like somebody just wants to order 2 or 3 minifigures, that's 2 ounces or less. And that's really going to make the customer pay a lot more for those smaller packages. You know, a bigger package is not going to be that big a difference. And when you get into the pound and a half to 3 pounds area, I don't think it's going to be a big difference. But when those little orders that add up over the month, those are the ones that get hurt. Yeah, bro, I'm looking at what Spirit Particles says. She's got them flying out the door. She's pricing them low. I think that's an awful thing to do on those poly bags. Hold on.
They're brand new.
They're brand new. Don't lowball yourself and lose money.
Because well, it's not only losing money. If you're one of the first people selling it, you are setting the historical price on it. So you are setting the price that it will basically the bar for the rest of that element or set's life. So if you immediately lowball and say make 50 cents per poly bag on it, first of all, you're robbing yourself because you're not valuing your own time and effort and gas and expenses and end up losing money for yourself overall. Especially if you don't consider everything that goes into it. And then you're forcing the price. You'll force the price below that so that it'll come to the point where the only people that will even be able to move it will be the people that are getting like those ridiculously illegal deals with, you know, TRUs. The people that, you know, are getting the backdoor deals.
I don't even see, you know, there's somebody out here already selling it for like $8.99 and they've got 80 of them. And that's just lowballing it. That, if you look at the price of the old Hulk, the first Hulk poly bag, and it's selling in its 20s and it's hanging in good in the 20s right now, you're talking about just hold on to it for a little bit and be able to make some killer money on those Hulk poly bags. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold on to them. I'm not going to sit there. Like Bourbon Street shows they've got 160 of them. He's got 60 of them at $9.99. And no, he's got 80 of them at $9.99, then 80 of them at $8.99. I don't know what the deal is on that, but I don't see where you must have sold all yours that were listed because I don't even see it listed out here. But it's a Toys R Us exclusive. We're not going to see it pop up anywhere else. And historically, the Toys R Us exclusive poly bags, especially your superhero sets, they hold their value into very well.
Don't forget, if you do ship out of the country, you can usually plan on really getting rid of 20, 30, 40 of those special poly bags at one time if you're able to hold on to them together for those people. I've had them go easily.
There's Howie telling you right there. He said, see what it says, 1 to 8 ounces is a flat rate from all that, from $2.60. So that means if you, like me, I pad my shipping to cover my shipping expenses, my packing materials. I don't add $1 for handling, but something like 60 cents I add onto my price to cover my envelope, my printer toner, my paper, the sticker that I use for the label, and then the baggies. So you're looking at me having to charge, you know, $3.20, $3.25 now for a package that's 1 to 8 ounces, and that really ticks me off because, you know, a lot of my business is somebody ordering 1 or 2, 3, 4 lots, $5 to $12, and some of them might be kids, some of them are just, you know, moms buying them for their kids. They're not big mock builders, and that adds a significant. It takes your order from, you know, a $10 order to a $13.25 order real quick. I mean, if we were getting better service out of them, I wouldn't mind. But I'm just having a lot of issues with not my packages not getting to their customers, just taking forever or coming in damaged and stuff like that, especially stuff I receive. I ordered something from BrickLink a couple weeks ago, and I got it in, and you could tell where it caught on the machine. It was a poly mailer, bowl mailer, packed good. It wasn't the shipper's fault, but it was split all up, and somebody scotch taped it, and scotch tape does not stick to a poly mailer. But luckily, the seller had a really good internal packaging. I didn't lose anything in the order, but it just ticks me off, man. I mean, if we were getting great service, I wouldn't worry about the extra money. But that's a 56-cent increase for a 1 ounce package.
Yeah. Wonder what stamps.com is going to be doing. Because stamps.com used to be able to ship a 1 ounce package for a 1 ounce price.
Oh no.
That was the beauty of going to them.
If it does change, I mean, I don't know if it does change. I'll consider paying $15 a month to go to something like that. No. And just I want to give my customers every option they can. If they want to pay for the cheaper rate and let it take a week, that's another thing. I know it's busy. I've had packages sitting at post offices now for 4 days, like Bricks for Chris ordered from me. Apparently, he didn't let me know, but his package sat at his post office for 3 or 4 days, and they said they couldn't find it, and then finally it delivered. I've got like 4 customers. One was going to California, and it was scanned leaving my state, and 6 days later it scanned in California. I mean, good night. Tell me where it went.
At least they're scanning them.
He's getting it from stamps.com is where he got the memo.
Mm.
I knew they were talking about it in the BrickLink forums. DHL is going to come over and take it over like they did in Germany or wherever they did that at. Oh, man. Well, what else is going on? Glad to see Bricks Pro Canada up in here. Been buying out all of Canada and selling a bunch of stuff. Been following you on Instagram. What's going on? Anybody else buying anything? Selling anything? Nothing?
Anybody get anything this week?
More. Oh, yeah, Death Star. Here's some of Death Star.
It's officially retiring.
And then they're going to bring out the Ultimate Collector series.
Right. And the Ultimate Collector series may be the episode 7 Death Star.
Yeah, but is it going to be? I mean, usually they're a lot more expensive than the regular, so I wonder, what's it going to be? $500-$600?
I was told $300 today at the store.
Man, Bricks Pro's buying up all the Star Wars stuff.
Nope.
BOT, how many Stormtrooper pie bags did you buy? And Talk, I saw that on Instagram that you put on there. I went to my Ross last week and they didn't have anything. They had some Duplo, girl Duplo or something, but I bought the drug boat 2 years ago when it was at Walmart and Target going on sale for about $45, $46, somewhere in that range. It was a good part out. Had a lot of cool elements. Pirate Bounty show.
I got 3 of the Friends hotel.
You already put that over?
And 11 of the Friends lighthouse. So I am doing the Purple Mountain Majesty tribute right now.
Yeah, I just did that.
And I think we're doing the next thing we're doing is Duplo.
I hadn't bought any of the Creator Bike Shop yet.
I think we're doing Duplo for the holidays. And then, of course, the brick boxes.
For Brick or Treat, you're going to have to go to Ross, find a Ross store and see if you can get it because they're not showing up down here in my area. But I have seen other people besides in Talk said they're finding, Lego sets there. They used to carry a good bit. When I started this, I could hit a Ross and nearly every time find Lego and like good action figures and stuff like that there. Lately, the last couple of times I've gone into a Ross, it hasn't been a very good selection. They've had a lot of puzzles and they had some good Disney stuff, for smaller kids.
Yep. I don't know. You just for bricks, you'd have to actually check the inventory of the Stormtrooper Poly and the inventory of the Battle Pack and see if it's got the same ID for the fig.
I don't know. Is that one inventoried yet? I don't know if it's in inventory. Oh, Chima. I might have to go to Ross and get some Chima.
Oh. Chima. Yeah, mine never really has Lego either. So occasionally we'll have some Duplo way overpriced, but that's it.
You part your friends' minifigs out sometimes, don't you?
Sometimes. I actually have a lot of luck selling Friends because I've got so many of them.
I would sell maybe all about quantity. I'd have about 3 or 4 orders a month that would have 1 to 4 mini dolls in it, and then that one customer that bought all the stuff from you came in and offered me a dirt cheap price for all of my friends' mini dolls, and I made that deal just to clear them out because I had a lot that were in my inventory from when I started my BrickLink store, because those were the first sets I parted out. Some of them were. And
you have a whole shit ton of that Emma girl.
Oh yeah, the one, especially the one in the tuxedo, the magic trick. Was it Kate's magic trick? Whatever it was, had her in a tuxedo and doing the magic. Yeah. Oh my god!
What everybody wishes they would have not parted out because the set's worth way more than it should be now.
Yeah, I paid like $4 a box for them at Target. It was unreal. Well, Brick Retreat
saying Stormtrooper was overseas first, so it's probably in the DB.
Well, let me look. What is the?
Yeah, last time I was in Ross was around the holidays too, and they just had a shit ton of toys there because of the holiday.
What's Brick Retreat? Tell me the number on there, the item number for that set, and I'll look it up and see if it's in the database.
Yeah, sticky bricks. That's usually what happens when I part out a friend's mini doll. Is the hair sells, and then the other 3 elements just sit there. But luckily, I've got a few people that have come in, and now I'm selectively buying which friends' mini dolls I want to get. And you'd be surprised that if you have a mini doll and you leave it whole, and it happens to be a friend's mini doll of color, then or male, then it sells very well.
I've always had luck selling the guys before I do the girls.
Yeah, and any of the elements that could go for a guy sell as well. 5002983.
Oh, it doesn't show what. Let's see, one minifig, and yeah, he's been in only that one set, so he is exclusive to that one set.
He's unique,
and by himself is selling 9 and up. That's not the set, that's just the fig. So let's go look and see what they're selling the actual set for. A lot of European stores already have it. You know, they're selling it for cheap though. Say the cheapest one in the United States is $6.49 sealed. And that's what I'm saying. That's folks lowballing the crap out of it. Now it is just a fig, so you're not going to be able to get as much for it compared to the Hulk. But it looks like $6 to $8 in that range is what a lot of folks are selling for. Most of those are European countries.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not going to invest in heavily in that one, because here's folks all over the country, all over the world, 220, 80, 100 of them. And that Bourbon Street Bricks, I don't know what, he must have like 8,000 Toys R Us around him, because he's come.
Backdoor deals, man. Backdoor deals.
It's got to be. I mean, he had 160 of the Hulk poly bags, and now he's got 100 of this one. I think he's bought from me before. This guy, I think he sells. I think he does. He's got a physical, like a flea market stand or something, if I'm not mistaken. I could be totally wrong, but I believe this is the same guy. He sets up a stand and sells a lot of figs, I believe.
Is there a market for that?
I mean, I guess it depends on where you live. He wouldn't be here where I'm at, but if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look. I think this is the guy I found on Facebook one time or Instagram. I'll look at real quick and scan his page and see. I could be wrong. I could be thinking it's somebody in Louisiana, but I can't remember exactly who it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Burger Treat saying he's buying the inventory as soon as it comes into TRU. So basically, he's living the dream that BOT wants to live. To be able to walk into every TRU and say, I'll just take them all.
He's a big spender. He's got to be.
He's a crazy poly bag collector, man.
This guy sells a lot of sets. I mean, he's got a ton of sets. Hey, I might have to go visit this dude. I am going to visit this dude.
I heard the BOT stores all of his poly bags in his basement, but he just throws the poly bags down there, sort of like how Zany throws the bricks in his videos. There's so many poly bags down there, his kids have to wade through them like it's a ball pit.
I can see that.
What are you looking at, man? We're live, you know that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing some research too. I'm not bad. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was still looking at polybag. I was listening to you. I already do that. Yeah, I can see that. He's a hoarder of polybags.
He is.
So what else is going on in the world, guys? What else y'all want to talk about? What questions?
Questions, comments, affirmations. Speak them.
Affirmations. What are those?
Yeah, strictly because you're easily distracted. This way, towards the camera.
What? Where?
Research it later. 23 minutes, research it.
I'll be asleep in 23 minutes.
BOT says he's no ficking bricks.
He opens his stuff, doesn't he? Didn't you make him start opening stuff? What time's y'all show tomorrow night? 6 Central, is that right?
7 Eastern.
See, I've heard that too, Bricks Pro. I've heard that Lego is kind of struggling, and
It is. I just heard from I just came from the store. I just came from the Lego store. He told me 2x VIP points at least tomorrow. Not sure about Sunday.
I don't remember them doing it that soon after Cyber Monday and everything else. And they extended that deal too. You know, they extended that gingerbread house by a day.
Well, they made up some new holiday or new shopping holiday. What is it? I just got something from like Walmart or something like that. Green something or another. Where is it?
December 12th and 13th. Yeah, okay. Your fingers hurt?
Fingers from what?
What'd you part out, old Bricker? Because they still want to control you. They're a controlling company. Nobody understands why you would ban a customer for buying your product.
Ban me for spending too much money, will you?
That's what I don't understand. Never would. Now, if I was buying their stuff and like painting swastikas on it, or defacing Lego, or doing something racist or stupid, yeah, ban me. But I'm buying your product. Leave me alone.
Yes, but you may not represent them. And if you are a reseller, you always risk being banned because you are not them. And the only person that they want selling them is those themselves and those who they approve. If you go through the approval process, though,
that's
you have the freedom to buy a lot of sets that you don't know what you're going to get 9 months before you get them. So give them 20 grand, and then 9 months later, you'll get something at 30% off.
Well, you can buy anything you want from me and resell it as many times as you want. Just saying.
Let's see, Brick Pro says if they're struggling, why limit 5? They got a brand to keep up. They got to make you work for getting 5 of those Death Stars at a time.
He's asking about the Pick-a-Bricks. They raised the price up last year on the boxes. I can't remember what it was, like $80, I think, for a box in the U.S., and now it's up to like what, 100 now.
And the reason why we can do it and you can't is because America rocks.
Well, he's
hey, okay, so it's 120 up there. It's 100 down here. That's probably fair as far as the value of currency. But you got people like BOT that can just walk into their Lego store and like say, no, I don't want that for 100. How about 20? And they say, okay.
Well, it also depends on what store you go to. My local, well, it's not local, my 2.5-hour drive Lego store, which is the closest one I have, they won't sell me by the case. I've tried. And they told me, oh, no, we can't do that anymore. No, but other stores, you can walk in and buy a case. Some of them are as ticky as they're going to make you pay the equivalent. Like if a case is really 5 or 6 cups, they'll let you fill 6 cups up, but they won't let you walk out with a case. It's really weird. Hello, Mr. Bones. I saw Mr. Bones made his appearance in New Hell this week. So congratulations. Don't know what you'll be doing in there, but your sig fig does look cool.
It is cheaper to buy tile by the cups because I think it's like you can put 3, maybe 4 cups per case. But with the larger elements, the elements that settle less nicely, it's better to go with a case. Unless it's a $20 case and then you just buy what you can within reason. And whatever you do, do not buy 12 cases of 1x1 trans red tile.
Was it 1x1 or 1x2? Which one was it?
You got the 1x1 trans red tile. Like 12 cases. You're saying that it takes them 6 cups to do the 2x2s.
Wow. That's sick, glad. There's silver.
Was it Mark's Bricks? I actually sent an empty pick-a-brick cup to Mark's Bricks because he just wanted a pick-a-brick cup. All right, no problem.
I got plenty of them. I won't go and refill them.
There was a Lego employee today that was pretty insistent that I start bringing the cups back. So,
he was?
She was.
She was? Why?
Save me money because we buy so many cups. Buy so many cups. Why not save us money? All right.
No cups here, no walls here, and almost 0 poly bags. Yeah, that kind of sucks. How the heck y'all don't have poly bags? I know I see Brick Adjuster finding poly bags all the time. I guess it depends on where you're at. What part? Where's old Bricker at? Where are you?
In Australia.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he was in Canada.
That's why he's talking about if he wishes that they had the pick-a-brick cups in Australia.
Okay, sorry, I got backwards. I'm thinking Brick's Pro Canada. My bad.
Because if he was in Canada, why would he be hoping that they would have pick-a-brick cups in Australia?
That's what I get for buying Lego on the show live.
Yeah.
I just scored a bunch of Series 10 figs for like $1.50.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, I had to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
I got 18 Series 10 figs for $26.
How many unopened BrickLink packages do you have left to go, Big B? In excess of 50.
It's unreal.
Well, it's a tax thing, man. Because the way that the store operates with constant reinvestment, I can't sit on money, or it eventually becomes a taxable thing. So
I like to sit on money. I just never had the opportunity.
Yeah, but I can't because of it's the way it's working for tax purposes. It's a constant reinvestment, so there is no profit. It's just essentially a savings account.
Sticky Bricks got 142 Series 14 figs. Wow.
Nice. Good on you.
I'm going to buy 8,000 Series 15 figs. I'm just telling you right now. I might invest my entire life savings of $100 in Series 15 figs. No, seriously.
So, Doc, when you shipped the Silver Links, did you ship first class? And did you ship first class as an envelope or as a package? Because
it wasn't priority. It was first class. I can't remember if it was a package or.
Was it priority then?
Oh no, it wasn't priority. No.
Okay, So
it was first class, but I can't remember if I did it as letter.
Well, no, the reason being, it might be the difference between shipping as a package and shipping as a an envelope. Because the way you print out, are you printing it out through PayPal, the labels for Australia, or are you taking those to the post office?
Hell, I ain't going to no post office. No.
So you're doing the PayPal,
yeah,
shipping as an envelope. Okay, same way as I am.
Yeah, I don't know why, unless they didn't scan. Now, I will say this, Silver, it could be just luck. I mean, I have had packages that I scan at my door when they pick them up, or when I drop them off, whatever. They scan them, that initial scan in, and then they never get scanned again until the day they're delivered. And then I've had a few that get delivered and never show them delivered, which would suck. But it's just the luck of the draw. Like I said, I've got one that scanned me dropping it off 6 days ago, and as of yesterday, I hadn't checked it today, it still hasn't scanned anywhere in California yet. And I'm not worried about it really yet because I know it happens all the time. I think Brick or Treat, I sent him some stuff in a trade, and I don't think it ever scanned past leaving here. It never scanned even when it was delivered, if I'm not mistaken. So it happens like that a lot. It could be that the barcode was wrinkled, it got wet, or right, and it doesn't scan, and they're not gonna try more than once. I can tell you that. It's odd though. I don't know. Once
it goes to its place where the post lady comes and picks it up, I don't know what happens to it. You know.
Now, are you saying, I don't know, she can handle this, but I wouldn't worry about it and give it some time if you got one that's coming your way and you just can't see it. I've got one that, like I said, even going across the United States right now, I had one sit in New York for 5 days, and then it showed movement after 5 days. It just sat there.
Yeah, I've had ones, even I think it was NTalk got it, that it didn't ship when they picked it up here. It didn't ship when it left here. It didn't ship the entire way across the U.S., but it shipped at her home post office. And that was the first place where it was scanned. Yeah. So, I mean, that's why I've been insistent with my my local postwoman now scans them all when she picks them up, because I explained to her the problem that I was having. And once I finally got to talk to her directly, she was cool with it. But even when I drop them through the window, they're not scanning them at the post office.
No.
And they're sometimes not scanning them when you leave at the front counter. So I had to talk with the postmaster about, the delicacies of shipping or selling online and how that initial scan is so important.
Yeah. Maybe want to go back and look and see if this last package I have coming to me.
So what store was it, by the way? Do you want to type the name of the store that you were at?
Me?
Yeah.
I'll type it to you, yeah. Hold on.
I know you don't like to give away your secrets, that's why.
Excuse me, that hurt. I got too many windows opened up.
That sounds good.
I'm hurting. My back's hurting. I'm getting old.
For certain. So what happens when you put those little drawers on the bottom?
Well, I do have a few on the bottom. Like Brick or Treat, if you're still out there, that package I ordered from you this week, it scanned on December 8th. What's the day? The 10th? Something like that? 11th? What's the day? Day is 11th.
Mr. Bonesbrinks wanted to know if I actually wrote my postmaster. No, I just asked for him at the front counter.
I emailed my postmaster.
I've called them before.
So just Silver, here's another good example. I ordered from Brick or Treat, which is in the U.S. on the eastern side over beside me, not too far, a couple states up. And his departed on December 8th, and it has not scanned since, and it's got scheduled delivery days tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. But like I said, it should have scanned somewhere between the 8th and today, which is the 11th. That's 3 days. Who knows? That's what I'm saying. If I had better service from the post office, I wouldn't gripe so much about their price increases. But they do it every year, and the service doesn't improve any.
No,
and another thing is,
not even close.
What I don't like about it is there's no other company. Because I worked in the shipping field for a while for LTL truck service, and I was a sales rep. And there's no other company in the world where you can tender your package to them and put it in their hands for their service, and then they totally destroy it and lose it, and then they walk away not owing anything. I don't understand that.
Sorry, we have no responsibility whatsoever once you pay us.
Yeah. I mean, you won't even refund me the price of shipping when you do lose something. That's what's so screwy. I've got a big old freaking outbreak here. I'm turning red. Look at that. Breaking out in hives. If I go to like dying here, I ate some nuts while ago. Hope I'm not gonna like really swell up on y'all.
So what all did you get in your little swoop over there?
Just then?
Yeah.
Do I have to tell you?
What'd we all miss out on? Since you were doing live swooping.
I got 7 motorcycle mechanic complete sets for $1.49 each.
Goodbye.
And I got 11 skydivers for $1.49 each. And believe it or not,
go full Monty on both of them, man.
I sold every one of my skydivers. Now, you remember Series 10 was the series I got started back from the dark ages. I started selling. And that's the one that I found literally hundreds of packets on sale at those different Walmarts. And I can't tell you how many freaking skydivers I had. It was unreal.
Because that's what everybody else didn't want.
Exactly. But they had some of them in a case too. But I sold every one of them. I think a couple months ago I sold the last one. The price was slowly creeping up, not much, but I was able to get my money back out of them, sell them for above what I paid for. But you can't pass up a complete set Series 10 because I can sell the plate out of it for 42 cents by itself, so not bad.
The yellow hands go for like 12 each, so.
Some for 17.
Well, what I do is both of those figs, I part them out to the hilt because Motorcycle Mechanics arm sells really well and torso by itself sells really well as legs by themselves. The only thing that doesn't sell for Motorcycle Mechanic is the wrench and the bandana.
That wrench is on the pick-a-brick wall one time.
Yeah, it was just on the pick-a-brick wall.
Yep.
I think BOT even got a case of them.
Yeah, Brick, he's trying to get me to take some. I was like, nah, it's all right.
I don't want a case of them. I got a cup. That was enough.
All right, I got enough.
No, he finds great deals, and like we're joshing on him. Like he didn't get 12, he only got 6, and like we're just messing with him. But he does find amazing deals with case sales. And perfectly honest, like I don't know if I would turn up the deal because I mean, even though you got so many of them, somebody's gonna want to do like hell floor disco, with all individual 1x1 trans red tiles or something like that. Like somebody's going to imagine something that requires just an absolute shitload of those tiles, and he's going to make out like a bandit. As with everything else that you might find in a case sale that you might turn your nose up at, guarantee you somebody's going to come around and want hundreds of them at a time once you have them.
T. Davis, my fellow Mississippian here, is asking me a question. He's asking, I'm getting an echo. You getting an echo?
No, but I just burped, so that might have been it.
In my opinion, I wouldn't venture into parting out the modulars until I had a travel store. And here's why. You're only going to be able to afford a couple of modulars. At least I would in the beginning. That's $159, $160 set. So you're looking at investing $300 minimum to get enough quantity of a particular product in your store. I'm all about variety. I'm not going to tell you that variety is not a good thing. I think a good balance is what you need to go with. But starting out, at least with me, it was hard for me to buy the huge sets and part them out. I'd rather have 10 to 12 of a mid-range set. Because for $100, let's use, if you're going to buy 2 and part out, that's $350, $320, 300, something like that. You're gonna be in that range. You can get a lot of mid-range superhero sets that have decent figs that will turn around and sell and pay for the sets almost immediately. I don't say immediately, but at least they'll pay for themselves eventually. That's my opinion. I've just now started going into the modulars every once in a while because it's hard to, to let go of that much money. I've got 2 pet shops down here. I know Big B's got several. He's going to part out or has already parted out. Parted out 3 Parisian restaurants, and it's a pretty big undertaking when you have to part out $6,000 to $10,000 pieces.
It's a lot of money to be sitting on and get a low quantity out of, is what he's trying to say. Yes. So yeah, I'm the king of saying that, selection and, the number of lots makes a huge difference, because it does. But in the beginning, I wish I was parting out, 20 battle packs instead of 2 or 3 of this set and 2 or 3 of that set, because the figs are going to go if they're armyable, and that's almost guaranteed. And at least if you're getting parts, you're getting, 20 plus of each element, which are going to go faster than 1Z, 2Z, 3Zs. So
yep.
I still haven't even gotten into parting out modulars yet, just because it's a lot of money to be sitting on and investing. I even went into the waters of, the big Technic sets gently, because I wasn't sure how that was even going to go. And other ones way outperformed others.
That's true. Saw Report City's changing their store to Technic only.
Yeah. Plus you've got enormous infrastructure add-on in the beginning, with the modulars having so many different pieces. And if you start off crappy with, 12 different elements in the same drawer, just because you're cramming the drawer for everything that fits, you're already making a mistake that you're going to kick yourself in the ass for later.
Yep. I mean, yeah, go for it. They have some unique pieces, and where you can get good luck on doing the modulars.
Do the battle packs. If you haven't bought yet, dude, do the battle packs, or something that's got crazy armyable figs.
Yeah.
And open up your sales to overseas, at least to China, South Korea, Singapore, or wherever you feel safe, I should say. But open yourself up if you can. I finally talked BOT into it a couple weeks ago, and I'd be interested to see how his sales have done since then.
My chair's messing up more.
But we got 1 minute left. Look forward to the 2 hotels in my store this week, as well as 11 of the Friends Lighthouse. Just finished putting in the 11 Imperial Hotels architecture set, and man, there's just so much white and tan in my store. I'm already selling out of the big black plates. Good thing.
Sticky bricks. I'm gonna answer this real quick before we go. Battle packs are usually your Star Wars sets. Maybe some of your superhero sets that have 3, 4 figs in them for $12, $13. You catch them on sale later, you can get them around $8 to $9 usually. Walmart's got the battle packs from the last Star Wars run about $9, or at least they did.
And they're lightweight, so they'll ship to you a lot less expensive than a 2-pound manual with cardboard backing.
So yeah, you can get a lot. I mean, if you sell those for $2.50 each, you've paid for the set itself. Okay. Generally speaking, sometimes you can get $3 a piece for them. They're not going to be very expensive figs because they're going to come in such quantity, and everybody gets them. But they're armable, so especially these kids that do these Star Wars mocks, and some adults, they build these massive armies of clone troopers and stormtroopers and all this stuff. And you can sell a clone trooper for $3 each, and there's 4 of them a set, so that's $12. That's paid for the set generally, and then all the little pieces you start building up in your store, they're free basically if you think of it that way. So,
for instance, you wait for episode 7 to come out. You see what everybody's so loving of whatever armyable fig. You go buy that. You go buy that battle pack.
I can't spell. I give up. I can't spell. Sorry, Brick Willet. Good night. But anyway, I'm adding 7 copies of the Little Mermaid set. It's got the little fishy in it. The older, little smaller set. That's set number 41050. That'll be going to my store tomorrow at some point or another. And then after that, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm trying to clean up my table for brick box part out over Christmas break when I get about 2 weeks off. So I'm gonna hit up whatever's at the end of the table down there and part that out. So that's me. But I appreciate everybody joining us tonight. Mr. Bones saying good night. Sticky, good night, guys. So everybody out there, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate the questions. Think of something this week. Write it down. Have it for us ready next Friday night.
So long, farewell. Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Good night, guys. Logging off. See you happy.